Flight 347 departs on a calm night. The engines hum steadily as passengers settle in. Clouds cover the moon, casting eerie shadows inside the cabin. Pilots chatter casually over the radio, unaware that strange weather and unseen forces are already forming around the plane. At 2:13 a.m., the plane vanishes from radar. Air traffic control scrambles, but all signals show only static. A faint, garbled voice breaks through the radio. "Help. Us." Crew members glance nervously at each other, realizing something unnatural is happening far above the clouds. Lights flicker inside the cabin. Passengers whisper anxiously. One child points to a shadow moving along the aisle, but no one is there. Anxiety spreads. Flight attendants try to calm everyone, but the air grows heavier, colder, as if invisible eyes are watching every movement. The captain reports a strange fog surrounding the plane. Instruments fluctuate violently. Compass spins wildly. The co-pilot sees fleeting shapes outside the cockpit, impossible to identify. A shiver runs through both as the plane drifts silently into darkness, far from any known flight path. Engines sputter and shake violently, then stabilize. A low growl vibrates the cabin, rattling overhead compartments. Passengers cling to their seats, terrified. No storm exists outside, but the sensation of being watched grows stronger, as if the plane itself is alive, reacting to unseen forces. A flight attendant notices a passenger missing from their seat. Security checks the aisle, but the area is empty. Surveillance cameras flicker and show static shapes gliding silently. Whispers echo faintly through the cabin. Crew members feel unease. Something unseen is moving among them. Outside, glowing lights swirl around the plane, moving in impossible patterns. Passengers see faces within the lights, mouths open in silent screams. The lights pulse with an unnatural rhythm. Crew tries to steer away, but the plane feels trapped, floating in an invisible void that stretches endlessly. Distorted radio chatter from other flights reaches them. "Do not enter the fog. Never leave." Static laughter overlaps. Attempts to reply produce only their own distorted voices echoing back. The crew realizes the plane is cut off from the world, swallowed by something beyond comprehension. Cabin lights flicker violently. Shadows stretch unnaturally across the walls. One woman swears a dark figure sits beside her, whispering fears aloud. Passengers scream. Crew struggles to restore order, but terror spreads like wildfire. The plane jerks violently, trapped in an unseen storm. Altimeter, GPS, and all instruments fail simultaneously. The horizon disappears, replaced by infinite darkness. Time feels distorted. Seconds stretch into minutes. Passengers glimpse shadows moving outside windows, but the storm is silent. Reality itself feels unstable and threatening. Several passengers begin speaking in guttural, foreign voices, reciting strange, ancient phrases. Their bodies twist unnaturally, contorting in impossible ways. Crew members try to restrain them, but fear grips the cabin. Something is claiming them, feeding on panic and dread. The plane drifts into dense black fog. Visibility drops to zero. Lights inside flicker, revealing reflections of passengers who aren't present. Cold wind gusts through the cabin, though all doors are sealed. The feeling of being swallowed alive intensifies, pressing on everyone's minds. Passengers see visions of the plane broken and crashed, filled with shadowy figures. Some glimpse themselves being dragged into dark shapes. The illusions are vivid, terrifying, impossible to ignore. Whispers from the void urge surrender, promising freedom if they yield, but it comes at a deadly cost. Captain sends a trembling final message to ATC. "We're not alone. Something is here, leaving." Static swallows the last words. Radar never sees Flight 347 again. Phones, radios, and satellites show nothing. The plane has vanished completely, leaving no trace behind. Years later, pilots report a ghostly plane on stormy nights, following their paths. Radio whispers call their names, repeating the voices of Flight 347's passengers. The vanished plane remains trapped between worlds, a warning to all. Some skies are not meant to be crossed.